Hello everyone, this is ICBs here, and today we're going to be talking about Velma Season 2 Episode 8. And it's been a really rough week for me. I was really busy, and usually what I do is that maybe on Monday I would watch the episode, and then on Tuesday I would record it, and then on Wednesday I would edit the audio, and then on Thursday I would, sit down and edit the video, and then on Friday I would, make the thumbnail because I'm really busy that I really don't have time to make these videos. So I spend the entire week, like the little 10 minutes to an hour that I have, I would spend that time making these videos. And this week I didn't do any of that. Usually I would be uploading my video on a Saturday, but I didn't really made anything, and it's Sunday and I have to upload a video. So I'm going to spending my entire Sunday making this video. So I really hope you like it because it is a lot of effort, and even though it feels like this video doesn't really have any editing going for it, which is it's true, it doesn't, because I'm busy and I can't spend that much time on a video. But yeah, that's my entire Sunday gone. But you know what? Let's do it. Let's talk about Velma. I'm sacrificing my Sunday for Velma. No one in the history of mankind has made any more stupid or foolish sacrifice. So, yeah, let's talk about that. This stupid little video talking about this stupid little show. So, in the last episode, Aman was arrested on the suspicion of being the serial killer, considering that he was connected with a lot of the victims that died. But in this episode, Aman escapes from his house arrest and he goes and hides in the bus's washroom where Velma is going to some field trip into Sacramento, I think. But yeah, he does that and he gives Velma some USB and he says that if Velma puts it into some computer and she will know all the military secrets and Project Scooby that no one cares about, I guess. So yeah, in this episode, Velma figures out that Daphne had kissed Amber, and Velma tries to kind of play it cool by taking some advice from her popular friends, and she says, you know what, I'll just play it cool because she doesn't want any drama on the bus. So yeah, but in the end, Velma, I think, does the only, smart thing, and then she goes and talks to Daphne, and then they cry, and then they make up, which I kind of like. Like, I think this is the smart thing to do rather than avoiding the problem and manipulating the other person. But yeah, like for the first time, I get to see a vulnerable side to Velma and I got to see that she, maybe some part of her actually really cares about Daphne, which is nice to see, I guess. But yeah, they make up, and then towards the end of the episode, I think there was a bit more that Daphne didn't only kiss Amber, they also did a little bit more mischievous, and it's not what you think. They actually put a curse on Velma, which is, I guess, this show can be really weird sometimes. Yeah, I mean, that got me because I was thinking, oh, Daphne and Amber did a little bit more. What more did they do? Oh, they put a curse. Of course, they put a curse. This is a PG-13 show, which it's not. This is supposed to be adult animation. But yeah, this show is really PG. Like, it's not adult animation. This is the first season was maybe clickbait, but yeah, this season is just a show for kids, I guess. So yeah, Fred in this episode looks really different compared to the last time we saw him, because the last time we saw him, he was crying and running off into some icy abyss. See that? I did it again. I'm sorry. But yeah, he was crying and it felt like he was going through some serious existential crisis. But in this episode, he seems like, like a hard reset button, and he's about something completely different in this episode. And yes, he kind of talks about how he's maybe, avoiding his trauma by wanting to go on a roller coaster ride, and then Norville kind of backs Fred up and they kind of make up after that. So that was Norville and Fred in this episode. But yeah, towards the end of this episode, the military dude kind of explains that they were making some kind of a super soldier during Project Scoop, and then there was this one guy who was making the workplace environment uncomfortable. Like, I have no idea what it means, but whatever the case may be, Velma maybe kind of comes up with the idea that the person who the military made during Project Scoop was maybe not human, which kind of makes me a little bit excited to see the next episode because I think some interesting things might happen then. But yeah, the bus crashes and then Velma is seemingly kidnapped by whatever this Uncle Scoob super soldier is. So yeah. Also, in the Easter egg, we figure out that Amber was actually working for Dr. Perdue. So there's a little bit more to, add to the fire, I guess, because I feel like a good mystery show is something that kind of lays out the groundwork, like from the beginning. It doesn't throw clues towards the end. Like this show is going to end soon. This is the 8th episode, and there are like 2 episodes remaining, and it's giving us these shocking clips now. Like maybe this should have been something we got to see towards the beginning, that Amber was working with Dr. Perdue, but it kind of really baffles me because because a good mystery show gives the audience enough pieces to connect them and make them, like give them, like enough pieces to solve the mystery before the show itself can unravel. And like this show, it does not do that. So it's kind of frustrating, or maybe this show already did that and I'm too dumb, or maybe I don't have the attention span to give to this show and try to piece together everything that this show is throwing at me, because I simply don't care about this show, and you probably don't either, but you have watched this video, so maybe you do care about this show a little bit more than me. So I'm sorry for wasting your time, but yeah, this is it for this video. Let me know what your thoughts are on this season, the entire season of this show. I'm going to be making a video soon talking about how this second season kind of feels like a downgrade, or maybe it just doesn't feel like as aggressive as the first season was. But yeah, like more on that video, I guess. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and as always, it's time for a goodbye.